What up, what up, what up, fam? Live on the set of Uncensored Truth Podcast. Just getting everything set up right now. Getting the camera set up, the lighting. I had to go today. I'm going to show y'all and purchase this shit for my MacBook. Because see, the problem with the MacBook is that you have the USB. So you got to buy USB-C for the MacBook. Let me show you what I'm talking about. You got to buy these little $30 joints right here for the MacBook. What up, Wax? Right here. So my problem was I'm running a mixer, and it's the people who's having problems with their sound. You know what I mean? You got to run a mixer. You got to get some good microphones. You know what I mean? A good mixer, and you got to adjust. All your stuff. You got to have the right shit. You got to invest in the right equipment for one. So so I had to go and purchase this right here to make sure that I can run my mixer, my webcam, and keep a power plug right here. And Darren, look what I got, D. I got the hardwired Ethernet connection. I bought all of this today. You know what I'm saying? To make sure that we have a crystal clear connection. Because when you see all the buffering, is that people don't have that hardwired connection. So we're trying to eliminate, all the stops. So we're here on set, Uncensored Truth. We're going to talk about Joel Santana, the Meek Mill situation. We're going to go in depth, man. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get the wake and bake on first. We're going to get our program together. Peace, Gold Shoes. We're going to come and deliver, some content, definitely to the family. And that's what we're going to keep on doing, man. We're going to keep on pushing. We're going to keep on working. And that's that, man. That's all we're going to keep on doing, man. It's the objective, that we're trying to reach. And we're not going to let nothing stop us from reaching that objective. You know what I mean? Yes, sir. So we're probably going to go live. I'm still debating on whether I'm going to go live. I probably am since I got the Ethernet connection. I want to test it. We're going to be going live on Hip Hop News. Real soon. Probably about less than an hour to speak about what's going on. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. Also, if you're not privy, you got to go to our website, hiphopun.com, and try out our coffee blend. You know what I'm saying? Right here. Yes, sir. It takes money to make money. And one thing we're doing is we're eliminating all the stops, that would hinder other podcasts from growing. So we're looking at other people like Yada Mean Podcast. Shout out to Lord Jamar. They got a podcast. And right now what we're mastering is we're going to master the camera angles, how it goes, back and forth. And, we got a lot to do. So we're learning as we go. And y'all get to see the whole journey. It's going to be real dope, as we move forward. Right here. So I'll be coming on this channel just to show y'all little shit like that and everything. I meant to get a wipe off these lenses. But yeah, so that's the time, like these are a couple ways that you can eliminate your issues. Get a direct Ethernet cord into your router. Let me show you that again. Some of your connection issues and your sound issues, you gotta have, hold on, headphones to listen to the sound. It ain't just for show. And then you gotta deliver the content. Then you look at the platforms like YouTube. That's a whole other thing you gotta learn. Now we'll be sharing that, with the family. You know what I mean? I'll be sharing that with the family as far as what I learned with YouTube, because the hip hop content is one thing, but there's a lot of people that got content out there that's growing their channels, all different types of content. So it don't really matter the content; it matters the approach. And I'm souped up because one of the best decisions that I made was to bring my brother Darren Marion on the team. He's been reaching out all the way since in the Black days, but he does SEO for Hip Hop News Uncensored, and I'm telling you, man, it really. You see how fast we're growing. We've been growing lately because it's strategic. You know what I mean? And we're studying Google. I'm behind the scenes, on YouTube, doing YouTube seminars with my partner manager, shit like that. So we're really trying to move this thing along, man. You know what I mean? And this really miseducation is why, we get cut off short. Because you think about all these other ethnic groups that come here. Yeah, they cheated us. Yeah, they did that to us. You know what I mean? But they're disciplined enough to work together in small enclaves until they can start to really build. That's all it's going to take, discipline. You know what I mean? Throw all the other excuses out. Discipline, you being there to work with a group of people. Sometimes it don't work out with people. We got to accept that. But when you find that magic group of people, you know what I mean? Magic can definitely happen. And one thing that I learned is that we got to be great on everything. That's what Darren brought. Like, um, misspellings. He's on that on the website. Like, you can't be misspelling stuff and everything, man. And it's a work in progress. I'm not perfect. And getting yourself up to make sure that you do this every day and keep to that process. It's not nobody over you. It's not no boss over you telling you what to do. So you got to make sure you do it on your own. If not, it's gonna go down. If you don't keep pumping, if you don't keep going, you'll see your shit dwindle. So, you know what I mean? Definitely. Also, come around here quick, man.
Getting the set ready for the show.
Yes, sir. Got Sam in. This is the owner, CEO, Viral, hip hop.
Yes. Where we at right now? It's Hip Hop News Center live.
Yes, sir.
What it do, yes, Wax Dog? What's up, fam?
Well, OGOD live, OGOD TV.
OGOD live. All right, word.
Yeah. Just chilling. Just telling them about the business, what we doing with the podcast.
Right.
And just we came together. He had his own separate hip hop channel. I got my own separate hip hop channel. We brought it together to bring our commentary together to bring a product. Just like you see Charlemagne, he's on the Breakfast Club. Angela, he got lip service. Charlemagne still does this with the dude, the white boy, I forgot his name. So yeah, we doing multiple things, man.
It's about branding and expanding your brand and building brands. It's all about branding out here. You know what I mean? Shout out to OGOD because he was the mastermind of all this. Without him, Viral Hip Hop News wouldn't exist, and it's based off of his vision and his mastermind. You know what I mean? Darren, what up, family? What's good with you?
But with all that being said, though, he had to apply and listen. You know what I mean? It's just like somebody could say, well, you could lose weight. You got to eat right. You got to work out.
Yeah.
Okay, you can tell somebody something all day and show them, but if they don't apply that shit, they're going to stay fat and die and be out of shape. So you got to attribute that to you. You know what I mean?
That's
work ethic, you know what I mean? And,
It wasn't nothing without applying it. I mean, he gave me the
right.
gems, but if I didn't do nothing with him, Viral Hip Hop wouldn't be where it's at, and this podcast wouldn't be where it's at. I mean, it took work from both of us, hard work, to make this shit happen, and it's coming from our own dollar, too. I don't know if he alluded to it, but you got to invest in yourself. You start making a little money, you start making a little dollar. It's easy to go doing dumb shit here and there, buying the sneakers, buying the clothes, but you got to put it back into your brand. That's the only way it's going to grow, man. And that keeps the middleman out of the situation when you can do it for yourself, for sure.
Yes, sir. So this a little bit, you know what I mean, over here. We're going to go live. Just staying consistent, man. Staying consistent, staying in their face. And really, you can dominate anybody with any genre. If you want to dominate, you can dominate it. You know what I mean? I see a lot of people in the conscious community. I see them building a platform, and I'm excited about it, man. I want to see people successful and grow. You know what I mean? They brand. So definitely, especially if you ever dealt with me, you know what I mean, and was able to talk with me and build with me. You should be, you know what I mean, good at this point. You know what I mean? So definitely, that's what it is. We about to get to it. So if you're not subscribed, subscribe over there. Hip Hop News Uncensored. Also Viral Hip Hop News. I don't know if we'll do a simulcast today, but eventually we'll do simulcast on all of them, all the channels.
Yeah, that's what it's going to.
For the podcast, because that's what YouTube's all about. Another thing I want to say, don't get caught up in thinking that it's just for your subscribers when you push it up. YouTube is a community with millions and millions of people. More people watch YouTube than cable. So just keep that in mind. You know what I mean? Like again, I'm gonna be giving these jewels out. At one point, I said, I'm not gonna get this shit out to people. But Darren was like, man, we gotta share. Because I share, you share stuff with me. So Darren, he said, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and share, some of the things that I've learned, through this whole year and some change process that we've been, building this platform, which ultimately, we plan on making it being one of the premier platforms. Like you see your Vlad TV, your complexes, they followed a certain blueprint. They did it a certain way. We know that way. We just got to put the team in place to make sure that it's possible. You know what I mean? That's why they won. That's why they won, because they put the team in place to do it. They was culture roaches and all. We know that. We don't like it, but that's why they won. And why the people failed is because they didn't do the necessary things, period. And that's what we trying to clean up all of that right now. So we appreciate y'all support. Y'all definitely, I ain't got to tell y'all not to support because y'all already doing that. I appreciate y'all. You know what I mean? So peace to my man Wax, always supporting Polite Gold Shoe. Of course, my man Darren, instrumental. I mean, I'm telling you, man, Darren, that dude, boy, woo. If y'all got any, if you got any websites, like, let me put it like this: you got any businesses or anything, and you want to rely on Google, which you should, you want to definitely make sure that you hit my man Darren up because he's going to get you to the top, you know what I mean, of the searches of whatever your genre is. I don't give a fuck if you were selling pencils. If somebody put pencils or I need to buy a pencil, you want your shit to come up. So it's strategic, man. So that's a little bit. We're going to get to work. You know what I mean? Time is of the essence, and we work for ourselves, so we got to get it in. We got families and stuff. So I'm going to holler at y'all later, man. Peace.